Welcome back, guys. Hi, everyone. So we are doing another Jubilee React video. Today we are doing Who is the Fake Cosplayer? Now, I've never done cosplay, so I don't know if I'm the best judge at this, but I can sniff out a liar, okay? I can sniff out a liar. I'm gonna find who is not the true cosplayer, and you guys are gonna come along with me, all right? Let's dive right in.
I'm a cosplayer.
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 My first cosplay was Leonardo from the Ninja Turtles, and that took
He's
place
not in
Halloween
cosplay.
almost 30 years ago. Yeah, so I've been cosplaying for quite some time.
My first cosplay was Nikan from Gakuen Alice, and I've been cosplaying for about 10 years now.
I've been cosplaying for about 3 years, and my first cosplay was Mercy from Overwatch.
Nice, nice. I've been cosplaying since it must have been AX 2011. My first cosplay was Pokemon Trainer Red.
I've been cosplaying for about 8 years. My first convention was Cosplay Con. I cosplayed as Zatanna Zatara.
Been cosplaying for 2 years. My first cosplay was Yuki from Vampire Night. I
She's
joined
so
the military.
pretty.
I was stationed in Japan, plenty of cosplayers, and now I'm here doing this full time.
I've been cosplaying for about 12 years. I'm cosplaying Bernard today from the Santa Claus.
I thought so.
That's
My
funny.
first cosplay, was Fiona from Adventure Time.
Oh, nice, nice.
Okay.
Nice.
May I ask why you guys didn't?
Yeah, come on.
Yeah, I walk in, I see that my
Okay, wearing your cosplay to this would be the perfect opportunity to be like, oh, look, I made this thing. It took like 5 hours to glue these things on, and this is my favorite show, and this is the character, and damn. The ladies really had a W with this one.
the gentlemen are the only two guys, and we're out of cosplay, and I said, we're fucked.
I have my
Yeah.
Spider-Man mask with me. I do cosplay as Miles Morales all the time. I'm actually
The mask?
semi-cosplay
Okay.
too as well, because I do have the Miles Morales civilian suit on with the Miles Morales shoes right here. So you know, I got
No.
the hoodie going on.
No,
He had a
lies.
mask, and I feel like you could easily buy a mask, and you can easily be a fan of this character, but
Yeah.
not necessarily be a cosplayer.
But my first cosplay was Captain America, and I made a shield, got it signed by Stan Lee.
Oh.
Yep.
He said he started cosplaying as Leonardo,
Yeah.
but then he said his first cosplay was Captain America, so things just don't really seem to be adding up.
I'm in the military too, Army.
No, he's
So
lying about
I'm an
that.
officer as well, so that
Just
inspired
kidding.
me to be Captain America, but everyone thought I was his partner. I can't remember his name right now.
Falcon?
Yeah, Falcon. Yeah. There you go.
I have a storage unit near here where I keep all my stuff when I'm not using it. Because of COVID, I haven't been to anything except for ALA.
I love how they're just zooming in on him because he's stressing right now. If he is the mole, he's doing a terrible job. If he's not the mole, he is doing a terrible job of defending himself. Oh man.
I'm repping the ALA badge. I go to pick it. I go to pick it up.
I believe him for some
flooded.
reason.
So in the tub, I put
Ryan
out
or whatever his
moldy,
name was.
wet cosplays. But in general, I've cosplayed like every Persona character. I used to run the Persona cosplay gatherings. and
You
a couple
make your
ALAs.
cosplay?
I do sometimes, but generally I like just order them on AliExpress for like the
Okay.
more simple stuff. I don't really go extra. I've been like, oh, I just want to be comfy, you know?
That's very rare.
Yeah.
There's like a common hairspray that we use in the cosplay community. 1, 2, 3. Okay, gotta be blue.
Yep, here's straight. And it's
I just
yellow.
use baby oil, so
That's true. Nathan's probably not wearing a lot of wigs, I'm guessing.
I was thinking maybe he's a convention organizer, and that's why he knows the community really well.
I noticed that the
I believe
Samus
Ryan.
player had gloves on, which meant that she could not use her phone. Anybody at a convention.
Okay, of what we've learned from these Jubilee React videos, like Odd One Out, is that the mole is never your first intuition. It's never the person who's like doesn't fit in stereotypically. And so I feel like the guys are both cosplayers, and I feel like it's a girl because you see a lot of girl cosplayers, but less guys. So I feel like the guys are both cosplayers, and it's gonna be one of the girls. I don't know.
Doesn't want to have to deal with that.
Oh, Ryan's gone.
Hi, Ryan.
Oh, he's not happy.
So what's your method of cosplay? Do you like make your stuff? Do you buy your stuff? Do you thrift your stuff?
I'm actually trying to learn how to make my own cosplay. Sometimes I go to my local stores. Like I went to Ross one time and bought a onesie, and I did a cosplay of. Hold on, sorry. I'm like having like a brain fart. I did Poison Ivy.
What about this? Is this all store bought or is
Oh,
it?
this is from Mick Costumes.
I made
I believe
the
her.
shirt and the bag. And then I use my own hair because I happen to have brown hair right now.
Oh, cool.
For myself, I mean, yeah, I did make this one. I made it with my dad. Actually, we are a cosplay duo. It's all neoprene.
That's cute.
And we used heat gun ladles to like shape it.
So I'm definitely a little bit of a combination. Like I'm newer-ish to cosplay. So I made the wristbands and the shoes, and then I like somewhat styled up the wig, and then I had just bought the spandex.
And when I started, actually, I wasn't very good at sewing or like prop making. Yeah, I make quite a lot of my cosplay now. Like, unfortunately, this one I bought.
Nathan, what about you?
I refurbished my Captain America's, my ACUs from the military.
Okay.
And I made my shield out of a sled. But I only paid like $45 for all the equipment and everything, sanded it down, used my jigsaw to cut it out, and...
So you make and buy, or?
No, I just made it out of stuff I had in the house already.
What about like kind of your first
my
cosplay
uniform.
was like 30 years ago was
well,
Donatello
that
or
was
Leonardo?
yeah.
Right,
Yeah,
and in
so-
between there you've kind of just been like,
Yeah, my first actual cosplay experience was in WizCon in Chicago
how often are you cosplaying?
every year.
Okay.
I just did Anime Expo this year.
You just did Anime Expo this year?
Wait,
Yeah.
it hasn't.
At a convention center.
Oh wait, isn't it?
It hasn't
not
passed
until
yet.
July.
Anime Expo?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
end of the month.
There was
Oh,
one that came in
no.
a few months ago.
Oh.
I think you're thinking of a different anime con.
Oh no. Okay, that's one of the like biggest cosplay conventions.
All right, thank you.
Oh,
it's all right.
it's kind of
All
a big
right.
deal that he
My
didn't get.
spider sense was tingling anyway. I got jumped on by all the women. No mercy for me. I knew I was going to be out. Kind of saddened, but you
Well,
know. It is
you
what
weren't
it
very
is.
good at defending yourself
If you
or
think
lying.
the mole is still in the box and you wish to continue playing the game, please raise your hand.
What are some
Oh,
things that
Aiden,
you guys
raise your hand.
really love about the community and might not like? Because I mean, for myself, it's made me so confident in myself, thankfully.
yeah.
But some things I don't like about the cosplay community. Cosplay is not consent. Do not,
Oh my god.
do not touch me. Do not say nasty things. I'm a real person, but I don't know.
For
What-
me,
yeah.
100%.
people always have an issue with my skin tone. You know, I get nasty comments all the time. It's like I don't have representation already as is. Like there's not a lot of characters that look like me. At the end of the day, like I'm gonna stand firm in this and I'm gonna keep doing it.
Period.
No matter what, you know?
Yeah.
Other than that, I just love the fact that people stand up for each other, you know, when they're bullying. I really love that about the community.
I will say the vibes with all of these girls and in general cosplayers are just very accepting and welcoming. Like I'm not a part of the community or anything, but I feel like if I wanted to be, people would be like, "Oh yeah, go for it," you know. So I feel very safe with all these women.
The air of gatekeeping. People will be like, "Do you even watch anime? Like, do you even know the character?" Like, and it's like, "Oh my god." First of all, yes. Second, does it really matter? Like, if you're interested in something for whatever it might be, like aesthetics or whatever, like just live your life. That's why we're all here.
I do like that there can be, there's people, it's a very niche kind of community that you can find people where you can like walk into a room and know exactly what to talk about and just start a conversation.
Yeah.
I would say
I
that
believe all of
over
them.
here in the West is not as bad like online. Like they're more like open. But like when I post my stuff, like when it goes to the Asia like community, because I'm from there, it's like everyone's always saying like, "Oh, you're so fat" and stuff like that. So it's like, yeah.
What got you into cosplay?
That's stupid.
Me or her? You, me. I've always been super into like video games, and I'm starting to get more into anime, and so it just seemed like a fun, natural thing to do to start dressing up as the characters that I like so much, and it's so fun.
Okay. One thing I will say, and I hope I don't ruffle any feathers with this comment, but I feel like if you are a like petite Samantha, Samus Aran, she's petite, she's a white girl, and she's small. And so I do feel like if she was the mole, it's a lot easier for her to just like buy a suit online and kind of pretend that she's a cosplayer. Whereas somebody who might be bigger sized or might be a different ethnicity might not have the same characters that look like them. It's going to be harder for them to jump into it. Whereas for her, it might be easier for them. So I just feel like if she's the mole, it's going to be easy for her to pretend to just be a cosplayer because you could just find a suit on Amazon. You're not going to have to really worry about it. And you already look like the character because you have white skin, and a lot of them do. So I don't know. I'm getting like weird vibes. I feel like she might be lying.
I felt like she was insistent on ending the round, and I still wasn't quite ready to end.
They're all so pretty.
I felt bad choosing her.
Turns out it's a tie.
Oh God, oh Lord.
The tie is between I and Samantha. I'm going to give each of you 30 seconds to state your case of why you're not the mole.
I'm from Indonesia and I came here about like a few years ago. I don't know what to say. My worst con crunch was when I did Harley Quinn and then I did this character from Azur Lane and I was like crying because all
Harley
my
Quinn's
sewing
pretty
machine, like,
basic.
broke down and everything. Ended up having to drop one of them because I didn't end up finishing the cosplay. So I cried a lot that night, but yeah.
I guess I'll start with my worst con crunch. It was actually this cosplay. I was definitely painting the shoes, putting like my finishing touches on the line.
It's Samantha. She's the mole.
And I'm like, drive faster.
Your worst con crunch is just a suit that you bought from AliExpress. Wouldn't your worst con crunch be a more intricate costume that you wore to a convention and not just one you got from I think she's the mole.
But it's fine. I've been cosplaying for only about 3 years.
Then again, she is new, so she's not going to have a ton of bad experiences.
Craftsmanship. It's been a fun journey so far.
The only thing I'm worried about is maybe she might be like a commissioner or something like that, but that's the only thing, like she might be the one fabricating it.
I see.
Samantha is kind of like newer, you know, I never want to like gatekeep that, so I'm always worried, like maybe she might not know.
Same.
But
She also makes her own things too.
yeah,
So
exactly.
it's like,
But then again, she was saying that she was like making it, was she making it here? Because then she might have just tried to get it here. I don't know if she does like other modeling. There's more to talk about. I feel like I had a lot she had to say.
Oh, I feel so bad.
The person who is eliminated is...
Oh, Samantha.
okay, good luck.
You look so good.
Yeah, she's snatched. She looks way good. They all look so good.
If you think the mole is still in the box and you wish to continue playing the game, please raise your hand.
I trust you guys, right?
I feel so bad already eliminating Samantha.
Same. I feel like we should have just not did the last round.
I know. Oh my gosh.
If the lights turn red, that means the mole is still in the
I
box.
think they got it.
and you lose.
I think they're all
If the lights
cosplayers.
turn green,
And if they did it, then whoever is the mole is a great liar. I love her vibe.
Okay, so who was it?
will the mole please reveal themselves?
I knew it! I knew she was the mole. Okay, I get 10 points for knowing that. It's good they did the last round though, because they weren't gonna get her out.
Anybody who's cosplayed long enough would never want to walk around in those heels for an entire convention day.
So like, did you just buy this for this? How do you know?
I wore this for Halloween like 5 years ago, and I did not have these shoes. I did just make these shoes. Con crunched them right before I came here.
I sniffed right through that. My spider sense. It was a spider sense. I'm telling you right now. That's what it was.
There's a lot of work that goes into cosplay that even with all of my research on the topic, I really never would have known about.
I was one of the people who would put together online groups where we would all get together. Take
You
big group
sucked. I'm
photos,
sorry,
and it was a
Ryan,
great
but you
way
were
to like meet people that
not
were
great.
like-minded and like loved and obsessed the same thing.
I really think it would have been a different playing field if everyone had been in cosplay or nobody was in cosplay. They should redo it and do it that way.
A doctor, you could be in the military, you could be a firefighter, you meet a cosplayer anywhere.
When you can go to a place where you can immediately jump into something you're very, very into. Have you seen the most recent update? Are you excited for this new season? Whereas with normal conversation, it's painful.
I've noticed that with video games too. Oh, do you play video games? Yeah, I do. Do you play PC? Yeah. And it's like you instantly have this connection with someone. And so I'm sure it's the same way with cosplaying. It's just kind of an instant friendship you have with them.
Full sometimes to kind of do.
And you can
small
geek out
talk.
about
That's
it.
kind of like the good part of cosplay for me.
The grabbies.
All right, guys, did you guys spot the mole? I knew she was the mole. What got me was when she said that her worst con crunch was just the outfit she's wearing now, which you could easily buy from Amazon. So even though she said she was new at it, I could tell that something was not quite right. That's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.